Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm going to update you guys on This is Pantasy. I'm a couple days early, but I wanted to make sure I got everything filmed and prepped and ready so that I was ready to go on the day that this goes up. This was created by Alyshia from Wonder in Alleyland, and this updates every other month, although I'm updating every single month. So this is going to be the July 11th update for me. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have a few things that I can roll out and I want to roll some things in. So you can have 7 prompts, I believe is what the idea is. And this is based on fantasy characters, which is amazing. I love it so much. I had to do this. I've been through all the prompts I realized today. So I'm just starting back through whatever it rolls for me. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the items that I have and some of the stuff that I'm rolling out. So the first item I have is for Werewolf, and that is a celestial themed item. And for that, I had selected my Kaleidos Club Nebula eyeshadow palette, which I am wearing some of today. And I have my 5 rollouts now. So my goal was to hit it 5 uses. I've done that. So this will be rolling out. I really enjoy this. It's a very beautiful eyeshadow palette. It doesn't even barely look touched, but I have used quite a few. I have used the blue shade, the purple shades, the blue shade here, the green shade. I've used this shade here today actually, and a little bit of this today. And I also used this one, and this one, and this one, and the red one. So pretty much almost all of them. And I really like this so much. I'm happy that I have it. I don't want to like run through it because it's such good quality. Though I'm the type of person that I like to savor the things that I really enjoy and use through the things that I don't, which is totally backwards. If you really like something, you should use the things that you really enjoy because it makes you happy. Where if you're using something that's mediocre because you're okay parting with it, all those things that you love are just going to go expired. So I need to get out of that mindset. I really need to use the things that I enjoy and just go from there, you know? Okay, the next item is Kraken, which is something with lots of pigment. And for that, I selected my Blend Bunny, the Dollhouse eyeshadow palette. And my goal was 5 uses on that one as well. And I've used it today as well in this look for my 6th use. So this will be rolling out as well. I still have 2 days before this is supposed to go up. So technically I could get more use, but I am ready to put them back and pull in new things. So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I have used this row right here. I've used this row right here and the green row, and then I've randomly used a bunch of eyeshadows with other looks. So I definitely enjoy this a lot. It's a beautiful palette. I can't wait to see what else she comes out with. She's a really kind, a very wonderful person, supportive person, and I want to support her brand. So like, I don't know her on a personal level, just what I see from Instagram posts and that kind of thing. Very talented, my gosh, so much talent there for a makeup application, especially Instagram style looks. Really enjoy this brand. So I will definitely support the brand for sure. And this one is rolling out. So let's go see what the next one is. For that one is Gnome, which is gemstone or mineral themed. And for that, I selected the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. This one I have not used at all yet. I have 5 use goal on this, but I have not used it yet. And I will be using it very soon, but I do have a red pigment in another project that I grab before I grab this. And I also was trying to get my usage on other things so that I can bring new things in. So this one just sort of was one of those ones that had to be put on the side for now. So this one will be one that I start getting some uses on within the next month or so. But it will probably be in longer than I anticipate because of the structure of the eyeshadow palette. So it is very obviously red based, ruby based. And even the brown shadow is like a metallic-y brown, like bronzy red kind of shade. So I could use that, but it would be as an outer corner shade or all over the lid smoky eye, and I'm just not doing that right now. I need a Kleenex. Sorry, I have like all this eyeshadow on my fingers and I'm not prepared. So if it was a dark reddish brown like outer corner shade, I would use that, but I'm not super into using like shimmers as like outer corners normally, which there's no rules for me in makeup. There's obviously like, there's like theory and protocol and like what, not protocol, but you guys know what I mean. Like there's color theory, all that kind of stuff, and textures and things. So if I put this on my outer corner, it might get into my, like I have wrinkly lids now, so my creasing might cause it to have like bare spots. And I have to be aware of that, so it's not really a shade I would probably use on my outer corner. However, I could probably use that on my outer corner. Oh, that's beautiful. I could probably use that on my outer corner, but it's exactly the same shade. Let's see how close it is to the pigment that I'm working on. This one stains like a mofo because it's straight up pigment from Makeup Forever. But let's just see how similar they are. Okay, so the pigment is an actual straight up true red. It's very hard to see that. Let me get a better swatch for you. But this one is like a straight up red, and this one's more of like a burgundy ruby. So they're actually not quite, I mean, they're essentially kind of similar, but not really when you're looking at the actual color. So yeah, I can probably use that other one as an outer corner shade. So that is really good to know, but no uses yet. The next one I have is Basilisk, which is a dark matte shadow. And for that, I have selected Shadowy Lady from MAC, which is right here. And for this one, I have a 10 use goal. And I probably could have put more uses on that because literally it would take me hundreds and hundreds of uses to hit pan on this. But I have a 10 use goal on this, and I'm currently at 8 uses. I'm considering increasing my usage goal on this to like 15 or 20, but I think what I'll do is leave it for now and just use whatever I use until the next update, and then I'll decide if I want to switch it out or extend it, because I'm really enjoying using that, especially as a liner smudger. It's really a nice shade. It's beautiful, and I adore the MAC formula, you guys know. Next is Hydra, which is a product you keep panning, but we're never finishing, or you never finished. I never wrote that out right. It's ABH Moonchild palette, which is a highlighter palette. And it's very holographic on the cover. I really like that. The inside is the same. And this one, I wanted to use a total of 5 times, and I have hit that goal. My goal was to hit this one, Lucky Clover, 5 times. On my last update, I changed that and wanted to use any shade in here a total of 5 times, but I used Lucky Clover 4 times, and I ended up using, what was the other one? Pink Heart right here. I ended up using that one once. So I have my 5 uses, so this one will be rolling out. Even though it's a stunning little palette, I was very close to considering decluttering it, and because after using this I've decided to keep it in my collection. It's just a very soft way to give yourself a bit of color and be a little more bold without being crazy bold, you know. It's cute. I like it a lot, actually. The next is Cyclops, which is a single shadow, and for that one I selected your Urban Decay Grasshopper shade, which is right here. You can see I have a really good dip going. Hopefully you can see that right there. I have a lot of usage going in that one. So for this, I have a 10 use goal. I currently have 2 uses in this project, but of course I was using it for the first 6 months of the year, so it has a lot of movement in it. Of course, right now I'm not interested in wearing a bunch of colors on my eyes. I'm surprised I even did this like cool tone icy purple on my eye today because I'm very bronzy. It just is clashy, but I wanted to get uses out of this so that I could move things along on my projects, and so that's why I'm wearing this today. And also I like it. It doesn't actually look too bad, but I feel like the green isn't something I want to wear, like a super bold green today. But just give me a couple days and I'll probably be smearing that all over my eyes. Okay, so that one is only 2 uses currently, but I have until October 11th to get that completed. So a couple more months and I know I can hit that goal. The next and last one from last month is the Centaur, which is a duo product. And for that, I selected my Cover FX Soft Peach Blush. And this one, I have a goal of 10 uses and I currently have 4 uses on it. This is very beautiful. It's an absolutely stunning, very, very light blush, But I usually do mix. You can't even see that on my skin shade right now. Let me see if I can swatch it on the side of my arm. Can you even see it there? Yeah, it's very peachy. So you can see the peach against my skin because I'm quite cool toned. So that's what those look like. And you can see them on my skin even though I have a tan going on. So I really like it because it's not a super bold shade on me. It's just sort of like a kiss of peach on the cheek where it's not taking over my entire look, kind of like what I have on today. So I really enjoy that. Now for the exciting part, I have 3 rollouts, which was the Club Nebula, the Blend Bunny, and my Moonchild palette, which was the ABH highlighter palette. So I'm going to move that over here. And I'm pulling in 3 new ones. The first is for Unicorn, which is a brand new untouched palette. And for that, I decided to select this. It's been sitting in my collection for a while and I haven't used it yet. This is from Sugar Drizzle and it's the Frosty Flamingo palette. And I have literally not used it. My finger, I dabbed my nail into this shade, but I have not actually put this on my eyes from what I can remember. If I have, maybe I have, but I can't remember. I literally cannot remember, and it doesn't look like there's really any disturbance going on, so that's why I'm selecting this one. But I feel like the shades are so fun, and just I want to smear these all over my eyes. So really excited to use that one. I'm going to put that one in 4 or 5 uses so that I can slowly bring things like new eyeshadow palettes in all the time. And then the next one is Elf, which is something that makes you feel beautiful. And I selected the Tartlet in Bloom. This is a very neutral eyeshadow palette. I've decided to put this in for 5 uses. And the reason I selected this is because it's giving me all the bronzy, kind of neutral, almost some cool tone shades for the summertime for me. So I feel like this would go well with my bronzy skin shade. I'm going to swatch a couple of these for you guys. This is definitely very cool tone. I keep using up all the Kleenexes. I should have got a wipe as well. But this is the really cool tone taupey kind of shade. Then we have this more like neutral crease shade, which I would probably just wear all over the eye and call it a day. And then there's this one, which is called Funny Girl, really, really light, like shimmery gold. And then this one is called Leader, which is a really nice deep outer corner shade. So lots of really fun stuff in here. A lot of deep outer corner shades out here. Really nice mid-tone crease shades. And some shimmer, but it's not too many. There's only 3 shimmers in the whole palette. So I'm excited to play with this a little bit. But again, 5 uses. Nothing too crazy, but something that will bring me a little bit of neutral with so much color that I have in all my projects. And then the last item I've selected is Mermaid, which is a product from a woman-owned company. And for that, I have selected my Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies wand. Now, this only has a 6 months usage, and I can see already that it's shrinking away from the sides. And I got this a couple months ago. So, is this even working? Dear God, tell me this is like... This was expensive AF, so if this is not working, I will literally cry. I don't even see it moving. Oh my gosh. I don't see this moving at all. It's not growing. I might not even be able to use this. Anyway, this is what I'm putting in. If it fails, I'll find something else. Oh, it's finally starting to move, but it's totally broken and dried around the side. I don't know if you can see that. I'll use what I can use and then I will call it a day. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this dried up on me. I haven't even had this for 4 months. I'm like kind of pissed. This was $40. Oh my gosh. I'll figure this out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.